Yo, yo, yo. What is good, everyone? Appreciate you guys for pulling through. I see we have a lot of people in here already. I think it was like 9 I saw once. Or, no, it was 6. I think I saw 9 once. I was trying to make sure everything was good with the, what's it called? Audio and stuff, you know? Unfortunately, uh, the music, guys, we gotta change the music. We can't play any more music because that is, yeah, at least the ones that I was playing before. Because I was playing some like vibey Persona music. We're not able to do that anymore. Atlas has started checking, and I'm like, oh no, oh no. So we're gonna have to figure that out. We'll find some other replacement. We'll figure it out. So we're not gonna do any music for this one because I don't want to risk it. As simple as that. But I'm beyond excited to get into this chapter. I think there's so much potential for what's going to play out because I don't know. This is like the start of I said a lot during my last stream. Like the arc is like things are moving. We're down like the second arc of the story, at least that's how I feel. Like things are going to change. Things are going to move onward. And I'm really excited because we're now in like a new sort of mindset I feel with Meryl May kind of being like, what do you guys do? And it's like them having to tell the parents, stuff like that. Like we're in a new phase of the story. That first mission, we're done. We got the whole squad established with Charming Man now. We got the whole squad established. So I'm pretty excited to say the least. I think there's a lot of potential here. So I think it's time. I don't really have any expectations. I read the title, The Absurd Event That Happened to Me That Year, which makes me think there's potential here for maybe like a flashback. I could easily see that, like, because we got Charming Man's flashback, but we don't really know anything else about the other characters, so it could be that. It could be a flashback to like the past or whatever. It could be that. So I'm excited. But yeah, that's really it for me. I don't really have any expectations, like I said. So here we go. We're gonna get into this. The absurd event that happened to me that year. Jojolands, chapter 13. Let's go. All right. What will the next value that the lava rock? What will be the next value that the lava rock attracts? We got all 5 of them here. Jodio's doing his same pose that he always does. I like this cover page. This is pretty cool. Let's continue. Boom. All right. Let me see if the thing is all good. All right. 4 years earlier. So this is a flashback. All right. While they may be unseen, stands can exist anywhere and at any time. This is the day those two first became aware of theirs. So those two, so it's probably Dragona and Jodio's flashback. So this is Dragona before all the transitioning stuff and the hormones. And they're playing like volleyball, like pool volleyball. Pretty cool. Let's see. Pick up the ball. Come on, you can do it. Oh, it's not it. You can do it. Hey, not like that. We're playing volleyball. You gotta hit it to pass it. Oh my god. And so she could just BAM! Straight to this girl's face. And she's got the Lucky Land hand symbol. And Dragona's like nervous, like, and the girl's all like, I would think she would be like embarrassed, but she's actually smiling here, so let's see what happens. Oh no, she's laughing. She's loving it. Sorry. And then yeah. Okay. So Rocky's just like, nah, suffer. So what's gonna happen is this girl's, she's talking that talk. Try that again, asshole, and I'll fucking kill you. Even in this boring ass phys ed class, we sure as hell ain't winning anything with you on our team. Oh my god. So this is just in school. Yeah, even in this class. Oh my god. What are you even doing here? I wish you'd just disappear, like, from the world. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, so school. Yeah. This seat's taken. I got a friend coming. Reserved. No chance. I got somebody else coming. Yep, this is very just tropey. Oh no. Now the girl's on the bus for sure. Let's see. This dude's got a... The logo looks familiar, but not really. So Dragona's in the back of the bus. Not the back, but like close to the back. What? You again? What are you doing in my seat? Are you a stalker or something? That's my ice cream. That's my ice cream I left there. I was gonna eat it and you squashed it. Oh my god, I want Dragona to kill her. Like, I don't know why. I feel like it's gonna be something unhinged, so I'm really excited. God, you're annoying. Look at what you went and did. You even made a complete mess of the seat. Listen when I'm talking. You better cough up for this. I wanted to eat that. Go buy me a new one. Get going. This bus is gonna leave, and you'd better be thoughtful and get enough for everyone. Hey you, there in the back. Quiet down. It's all the ruckus. Oh, teacher. It looks like this kid dropped the ice cream you bought. I see. Remember that eating and drinking is not allowed inside the school bus. Please be so kind as to tell him that for me. And so she's not going to get in trouble for that either. Drago, what was it? Dragomi. Okay, so that's different. So I guess they did a name change as well. Dragomi just transferred here from New Jersey, so be nice to him, okay? You in the knit cap. What's with that parrot or whatever? Don't you know that's not allowed in school? Okay, so wait, what is... This is so stupidly distinct, this dude with a hat. Oh, okay, so it's a pun. Dragomi. So their name is still Dragona. But it just says... So Gomi means trash. Okay, so there we go. Something like that. A little... Not as deep as I thought it was. God, that teacher sucks. This girl's parents donate a lot of money to our school. Like, enough to affect the teachers' personal success and discussions about layoffs. Same goes for this bus company and the driver. Okay. So this girl's like a very like full of herself character, I guess, because her parents and all that. Hey, just let this slide, would ya? You're the one who brought the ice cream onto the bus anyhow. So about paying me back, how about we do it another way? And they're laughing. Just make sure you bring me the money later. Okay. Alright, well, we are... Just in case. Just in case, guys. Just in case. So this girl's doing some craziness. Alright, we're skipping that. Okay. I'm not going to read any of this dialogue. This is crazy. I'm trying to even figure out what's fully happening here, because there's a lot of you know, that surprising no bra. But the thing is, the teacher called it, you know, coon, which obviously alludes to the fact that Dragona's a boy at the start, and that's why the transitioning and all that stuff, yeah. What the fuck? Okay, well, how about we draw one on you? Someone like you should have a bra. Gonna draw on his chest? What the fuck? Oh, she's like gonna cut it into the... Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, okay. This is crazy. Okay, now Jodio's, I assume his stand just awakened because there's a drop out of nowhere. Yep, there he is. Little kid Jodio. That's cute. Little kid Jodio. It says Joe on his little jacket. And he's still got the ponytail and all that. Very similar, of course. Jodio. Who's this kid? Is he your little brother? Hey, what are you doing? Don't stand behind me. You there, this isn't the elementary school bus. You're not supposed to get on here. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting. So Dragona must be in high school at the time. Maybe. I don't even know. Maybe middle school? Because Jodio looks pretty young right now. I only came here to meet up with my big brother. We're going home together. Big brother, let's get off. What a creepy kid. Jeez, this one too? Big brother, huh? So gross. Sure you don't mean your sisters? Dude, what is wrong with this girl? Oh, so her eye is just destroyed because it's like through the eyelid. Straight down. So I think we're in the clear. I think we're in the clear. That was crazy. Girl screaming. She's bleeding out. Jodio. Has it been long? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it back. Has it been long? Long. Her picking on you. When did it start? Her bullying you. Bullying? No, I wouldn't call it that. It's not like that. She said she was just joking. And Jody was like, nah, bro. Nah. This is some Chad energy from Lil Bro. Lil Bro Jodio here. Okay, I don't want to... What's going on here? Is it going to keep happening again? What's going on here, man? Because... Oh my god. Dragona's like moaning a lot in the sleep. We're back on the school bus. Please don't happen again. Jodio's waiting for some reason. Okay. Never mind, Jodio's not waiting. Jodio's just standing there. Maybe. And then November Rain activates the bus door. Close the bus door. It starts raining like crazy outside the bus. The bus is on fire. I can't even tell what happened. I guess maybe the oil tank, like started leaking and stuff. But the bus is on fire. They'll run into the back of the bus. What's going on? Open them, someone. Get the doors and windows open. Yeah, it was like... Oh, wait, now I don't know. These look like just normal... I can't tell what's going on in this bottom corner, but they're burning. They're burning. This is unhinged. This is unhinged stuff. So Jodio just lit a bus of school kids on fire. Not the parrot. The parrot's still in there. No. Oh, so the parrot's fine? Because it seems like once he sees the parrot, it stops. And now we're cutting to the mom. And seemingly the dad. Seemingly. Jodio, you know you're supposed to be studying. Honestly. He really is a smart boy. It's so odd that his grades are at the bottom of his class. By the way, it sure was lucky for us that Dragona took off yesterday. I heard there was a fire in a school bus. They said it might have been arson. Apparently a teacher and about 20 students were hospitalized with major burns. Schools are so awful these days. So is this like their dad here? That's interesting. And Dragona is not liking that. Not liking that one bit. The school bus. I know, Jodio. You're sick. You should go to the hospital. But I slept well last night. I felt so relieved I got lots of sleep. What? You slept well? You're like moaning in pain. How did you sleep well? Jodio, my little brother, thank you. I don't think I'd realized it myself, but my heart was on the verge of dying. If my soul had collapsed, then I don't think it would have ever gone back to normal. You did what you did before that could happen. I'll get stronger. Wow, that was crazy. I swear it. I really want to be stronger. Make sure not to tell anyone about this, okay? Not even Mama or Papa. Let's never touch on the subject again. There's no proof. It'll just be a secret between you and me forever. Okay. Oh, the stands. That's what. So, okay. The cuts from that, like, weird thing that was happening earlier is getting transferred to the spoon. Just like the cut on the neck was transferred to that bottle. Okay. Okay. Smooth operators. And yours is November Rain. Back then, I, Dragona, was 14 years old. The event that happened to me that year was irrational and perhaps absurd. It wasn't good nor evil. And what's more, I don't think it had any relationship with the environment I was born in or any other sort of reason. The absurd occurs without connection to the life one has lived up to that point. In fact, without any meaning at all. Along with the little whisper of a smiling devil saying, "You're a pathetic piece of human garbage." The assault of the absurd is an extremely important event in your life, despite you having no responsibility for it happening whatsoever. But there are hearts that are destroyed for the absurd. That was very cool. My little brother, Jodio, age 11, didn't utter a word about it, but I can't just let this go. If you can't let it go, does that mean you're just going to resign yourself to your heart being destroyed? I have something I need to talk to the two of you about. I hope you'll forgive me. I hope you'll forgive your mother, but your father has left our household. He was fired from the insurance company he'd worked for. And so that was him. That's all we're gonna get, probably. This rando. And so we see Dragona and Jodio. They're probably a bit older. Obviously, Dragona's changed fashion quite significantly. So, that could be it. Yeah, you remember that incident a few months back where a school bus caught on fire? They haven't caught the arsonist yet, but apparently the driver at the time was sick with a high fever, and the bus company forced her to drive anyhow. But also, the insurance money paid out to the bus company was 10 times the usual amount. Huh? Shouldn't the bus company bear a lot of the responsibility? The daughter of the people that run the bus company was on it at the time, so that might have allowed them to be particularly forceful. But your father's insurance company agreed to pay that money. That's crazy. So because of him saving Dragona, the dad that's crazy. That's like, that's such a small world, like, thing where it's like you can't even imagine how things would pan out that way, but that's just how it ended up being. And instead of questioning why the driver had a high fever or why they were paying 10 times the standard amount, they shifted the blame onto your father, who agreed to pay it. Your father said he'd been driven into a corner and couldn't live here in Hawaii anymore. Even to begin with, my relationship with your father as husband and wife was a bit strained, but then your father left on his own, I couldn't be of any help, and I couldn't go with your father either. I'm sorry, both of you. I'll work to support us. I can't let the two of you worry. I'll give it everything I have. Oh my god. Up until that point, our mama, Barbara Ann, had always been a stay-at-home mom, so it was hard for her to get hired for a job with good conditions right off the bat. Having to suddenly work 2 jobs, going late into the night, all while raising 2 children, took a toll on her health. Sometimes, in the box on the cabinet in the back of Mama's closet, a pile of reminder notices about phone bills and tax payments would form. Just looking at our family from the outside, it was clear that our household was becoming weaker. The neighborhood gangs picked up on that scent in short order. Then they slowly closed in, looking for an opportunity to strike. So this could be interesting. This has some potential with how they got involved with this in the first place. You know, that's just the first thing I'm thinking of for it. Hey, where are you going? It's not obvious at first, but your mama's got some... Okay. I could take care of her. My little brother JoJo is always thinking, why? Why? Why is it that our family is on the verge of falling apart? Why is it that things ended up this way? It's got nothing to do with you, JoJo. The source of Mama's worries, it's got nothing to do with you. That goes for me, you, Papa, Mama, everyone. None of it's connected to that bus incident at all. After it happened, all I could do was vow to myself I'm going to get stronger. It was just an absurd, random event. Absurd, you say? Oh, it's Meryl May. Okay. Can you hear me? Hey, you two, over there. Over here. You're the Joestar siblings, right? The rules say that tiny little elementary schoolers need to be accompanied by an adult guardian or riding the school bus when commuting from school. You shouldn't be walking on a dangerous street like this one. Principal. Our mom is heading home. We're going to meet up with her. I know that mother of yours can't even pay the school tuition. Get in the car, you two. I'll take you there. Let's talk a bit while you're in here. I have a proposition that's win-win for the both of us. So, we're just already doing this now? Or is this the end of the flashback? Because it's obviously tying back to the last chapter. Could be that. You need this, right? You don't want to keep walking on that path you're on forever, do you? And I wouldn't invite you if it didn't make me a profit. Yeah, that's a great way of wording it. You literally, the path they're on leads to that. Which is funny, because the path she's taking them is the same thing. So now we're going to their store, and now we're in the present. So, I'm just going to take a little bit of a breather, I guess. Because that was very intense. That was very intense. And I really liked the stuff where it was saying, like, all this stuff that seemingly has no connection whatsoever, like, it leads to all this. And it's like the butterfly effect, you know? You never really realize what's going to be the thing that makes it all go south or all be on the up and up. You never really know. So that was really, really powerful. And intense, like I said, you know, because there's just some people, like the people who are like higher in authority or have the money and the leg up, they're always going to find some way to turn this and spin it in some way that makes other people take the blame. And I think obviously this girl with the money who was like treating Dragona like dog shit, like that was so insane. So insane. And you never really know, because JoJo did that to take care of Dragona, obviously. That's why he did it. And guess what? It did help Dragona, but it also made their family worse. And he's going to blame himself, like, forever. And Dragona could probably blame, you know, themselves forever as well. So, there's a lot there. There's a lot there that I think is really crazy. But It's all about, you live and you move on from this stuff, because you might think it's your fault the whole time, but it's really not. Hmm. And your name is Charming Man. When you're in this room, please turn your cell phones power off. Okay. Off. Okay. So, Dragona, you're telling me to trust him, is that right? So Jody is whispering into Dragona's ear. The reason we're all here to begin with is because we're tied together by the desire to earn money. But Charming Man is a bit different. He came here for his little brother, who went missing on Hualai. He thought, though, he has the same goal as us regarding the lava rock. We want him to join us. He's a good guy. His knife handling really needs work, though. Talk to the boss, Charming Man. Okay, so now we're just back to business as usual. Back to the same thing. Let's see. The western slope of Hualai on the island of Hawaii, there are tunnels. They're called lava tubes. The lava rocks tumbled downhill through them, where they came out onto the surface. When this Japanese guy called Kishibe Rohan was out there hiking, he happened across the lava rocks, where he took a profound interest and investigated them. Rohan isn't a scientist, but he wanted to figure out what unique qualities they had through experiments and stuff. So, he went so far as to buy a villa on the island of Hawaii and brought high-priced works of art there from Japan. And he investigated how gold, silver, and diamonds would move towards the lava rock. So this is just like a recap for people who haven't read the first year of the story, I guess. Neither Rohan nor I fully understand all the mysteries of the lava rocks. To find the lava rocks he found, he had to search an enormous area and only found 2 of them. But one was destroyed. It's gone. And Chodio's looking all like, what did I do? And because they're all coughing. Yeah, that's fun. There's only one lava rock left now, but it's a fragment. I'm certain there are larger ones up higher on the mountain. But that land is owned by a company called Howler. Now, I'm thinking, again, now we're in like the girl, her dad owned like a bus company, and now there's another company. It's like private, maybe. Entry to that area is prohibited, and it's where my little brother, Mauka, went missing. I believe that my brother is alive. Oh, there we go. Facing the dialogue box. That lava rock definitely has something to do with the hole my brother fell in. If we make our way to that lava rock, then I know we'll find out what happened to my little brother. And that land, do you know anything about it? Whenever I try to investigate it, for some reason, some aspect of society gets in my way. The police, the mountain rangers, the law. It's like society as a whole is going out of its way to obstruct me from searching for my brother. And now I'm even a suspect for having killed my brother. Obstruct you? What? That's absurd. Yep. The wording. And yep, he even knew. He said absurd, and he got it. He got it. I need that lava rock. Kishibe Rohan scattered a bunch of bills onto the Hualai land looking for other lava rocks. And bills that came into contact with a lava rock are sure to make their way to a lava rock once again. I'm sure we can find one. Okay, and she starts touching it with like a $20 bill. I'm quite sorry to hear about what happened to your brother, but just let me confirm one thing. This bill, I just brought it close to the lava rock. But is this distance okay? Will the bill come back to me now? Is that the idea? So now, wherever I go, the bill will definitely come back to me on its own. Yes, you can be sure of that, Meryl May. It'll come back. It'll take some time, but it'll work even if it's really far away. Yep, it always came back. Stuff that was worth a lot of money, whether it was caviar, that mangaka's original drawing, or a luxury watch, they always came back. I can't. I'm sorry. I keep thinking about that stupid, like, 5 minutes of Friday. I always come back. Good. We can make money with this lava rock. Or rather, it'll be a system for a flow of money. So, Hulalai, the one connected with your little brother. I know the owners of that land. The infrastructure development company called company Howler. I think we'll help ourselves to the entire mountain. With this lava rock, you know the concept of rights? Wait, that's weird. Okay. With this lava rock, you know the concept of rights? We'll bring this lava rock close to those rights. We'll make their bank accounts, mountain land, company, everything ours. When you add it all up, that's probably worth over $50 billion. This time, I'll be making your total share 20%, so each of you gets 4%. 4% each, $50 billion. That is one insane number. This time, you won't be robbers. I'm just sending you to get close. What do you think, everyone? Will you do it or not? Okay. Okay, here we go. Mission 2. The new prey is rights. And I think that just means, like, land ownership. Let me see real quick. Theoretical and legal ownership of resources. So, like, yeah, the land. Yeah, literally private property is the one thing. Yeah. So, yeah, mission 2. We're on the way. We're ready to go. That was pretty intense. Pretty intense. Like I said earlier, that beginning half was really crazy. Really, really crazy. Like, that was wild. But there was a lot there. There was a lot there that I thought was really great. We got a really great insight into our two main characters. We got a second mission. I like this little instant vibe check we got from Charming Man. And obviously I really like it because of the brother connection. Maybe there could be some more with that. I don't know. I thought that was really great. This is definitely one of the better chapters of it so far. I don't know if I would say, like, it's the best one, but that was a lot. That was a lot. Like, that was really, really packed, filled with stuff. Oh, do not show that. Yeah, but there's so many little things, like, not even little things. Like, this right here, JoJo literally trying to murder a whole bus full of children. He's insane. He's actually insane. And I get it. He's 11. He might not think it through, but, like, that is so crazy. That is actually insane. But just, like I said, the whole butterfly effect thing is so real, and I love that they brought it back up. Like, they literally even said, like, it's like the world itself isn't letting me do what I want to do. Which is, yeah. I mean, JoJo went about it in the worst way possible. But at least for Charming Man, it seems like he's very, earnest. He's like, yeah, I want to save my brother. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. But, I don't know, that connection that they have immediately, I think it's really great. Because we don't need to know much about him. We know his flashback, and we can see how his connects to Jodia and Dragona's flashback, And we're probably going to get more of it, you know, probably. At least that's what I think. There's some potential for more. Like, well, I don't know if Iraqi would even be able to talk about stuff like that. But I mean, it is Ultra Jump. You know, he's already doing some insane. He's drawing children getting burned alive in a school bus right now. Like he clearly can do anything he wants. But yeah, I feel like there's more to talk about for these two. So I'm thinking we're gonna get more of them. Uh, Flashback wise, I mean, obviously. But yeah, overall, this was a great chapter. This was really great. I apologize. I did not read chat very much this time. I was trying to just focus as much as possible. So yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what you guys think. Obviously, I thought that was a really great chapter. Um, like I said, maybe not the best because you know I have biases. You know, you see Rohan right above me. I have biases. But no, that was amazing. We learned so much about our our leads, so that was awesome. And we now have a mission statement for what's next, and it directly connects to Charming Man's uh, backstory, which is really fast, which I like. I like that a lot. It's a great way of keeping the plot just rushing forward versus we'll get there eventually. Oh my god, my nose feels very strange right now. Let me see. Oh my god. Let me see something. Parkour and pranksters talk about the father here. Yeah, like this is. The dad as well. That was so insane. It's just like, yeah, because Jojo did that, the dad ended up leaving because the dad happened to be connected to that. It's like his goal, I guess, in that moment was trying to make Dragona happy and make their family happy. But the way he went about it is so unhinged. He's like, oh yeah, Dragona will be happy if all these people die. Like, and that's clearly awful. Clearly. Um, but I don't know. I really like that full circle type stuff. You know, not Dragona's. Jojo's goal: protect Dragona. Dragona's happy. He's happy. You know. But because of that, then the dad leaves. Then the mom has to work harder. Then they are like unhappy because of that. It's so many things. And what makes it so great is that Jojo could have just been found out. Like, oh, the bus got on fire because of him. But guess what? No, it didn't. It was just something completely random. Because what's a little kid gonna do? Light a school bus on fire? Like, no. No reasonable human thinking would think. Human being would think that. Charman is the older brother. Jojo might emphasize towards him because he knows how much Dragona is important to him. Yeah, definitely. Definitely agree. What could go wrong? We know something will go wrong. Yeah. But that was great. That was great. What if Jojo's dad leaving was the result of someone else having a lava rock and gave them their money back? What do you mean by that, though? Like, the dad leaving is because he didn't have enough money. Are you talking about... Are you talking about... Like, can you, like, word this differently or something? I'm very confused, because the dad leaving would be unrelated to him having... He doesn't have the money to pay them. That's the whole... That was the whole thing, I thought, you know? The insurance money paid out to the bus company was 10 times the usual amount. So are you saying the bus company or the insurance money paid out? No, the insurance money would do nothing because that's the dad. The dad needs to pay out 10 times whatever. Are you saying that, like, the bus company had a lot of money because of The Rock? Is that what you're getting at? Because, I mean, I could see it, but, like, realistically, if other people have this Rock thing, I feel like that kind of lessens the value of our cast having it. Because it's something that, well, to be fair, we already knew there was two. So I can see it. I can generally see it. But I'm more so, like, thinking, I feel like a lot of these companies that are already established are established because of, oh, they knew someone. Oh, they got lucky. Stuff like that. That's very real. It's real, you know? A lot of people, they could try and make their own thing, but unless they have, you know, help along the way, it's very difficult to do that. Very difficult. So, I don't know how I feel about that. I could see it happening, but I don't know if I like it or not. Yeah, no, this was very intense as well. The mom talking to the... This panel is so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. I can't let this go. This was very powerful. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's probably going to be it for me. Let me just check something really quickly. Hold on, this window is really weird. I want to see the chat. Let me see if I can pull it up on the actual, you know, YouTube site, obviously. Let me just mute site, just because I don't want to risk that. All right, yeah, we're probably good to go. Probably good to go. That was pretty fire. Pretty fire. Parkour says, what stand do you think we might encounter next chapter? I'm going to be honest, I never have any expectations for stands. Ever. Ever. Like, I really don't. For me, for JoJo, I'm like, I'm here. I'm here for the journey at this point. And there's so many things Rocky does where I'm like, I don't really, you know, do whatever. You know? I don't have any hopes, expectations. Well, I have hopes that'll be good, but that's because I have so much faith in him as a writer and an artist. He could do anything, and I'll probably be like, oh, that's sick. That's sick. And I feel like if I keep my expectations completely open, that'd be even better. So you think Usagi's related to that parrot kid? Okay. That's interesting. I wondered why the parrot kid got so much focus. Maybe it's because of the, like, the innocence of nature. You know, that's something I thought. That is true. The stand is like a bird. That is true. So you know what? I see where you're talking. Oh my god. Yeah, they did a lot of focus on this parrot. I wonder... Because it seems like it, like, stops. It, like, stopped after that, right? After he saw the parrot, he's like, oh no. That's wrong. I did something wrong. You know? Because the parrot's still alive. At least it looks still alive. Oh yeah, because then it rains inside the bus, the fire goes out. Parrot's alive. So I think he just has that attachment to, like, nature. It's like, you know? I don't know. That's just me speculating, because the parrot I don't think the parrot's dead. We see the parrot right here at the end. Then we cut away to, JoJo being seen as, oh, nothing happened. Not related to him whatsoever. But that's just me again, spitball. But yeah, that was super great. Cannot wait for next chapter. I'm actually really excited to talk to people about this one because I feel like this is a JoJo chapter that gets to like real shit. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I love JoJo's action and its comedy, like a lot of stuff I was reading earlier, I was like, oh my god. And Iraqi obviously gets a lot of the vehicle to do that type of stuff, because of it being an ultra jump. And I felt it's not even close to what I felt during the Yasuo flashback. Not even close. But that was pretty intense. Pretty intense. And so, I don't know. I think Iraqi has a lot of potential to do some really powerful stuff with, this leeway he has. And he's already talking about real stuff. He's saying stuff like, schools are so awful these days. Like, I don't know if you guys feel it, but I kind of feel like schools are pretty awful these days as well, And especially in America. And Hawaii isn't in continental America, but, it's a part of America, maybe. Maybe that's supposed to be like a general whatever. But yeah. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah. Stands like Amakua in JoJo's. Amakua are spirits of relatives that watch over you, usually taking the form of an animal. So you think the parrot's kind of meant to be something like that, I assume? I assume that's why you brought it up. Because with that, with the spirit of relatives watch over you, a lot of people speculate, obviously, that, like, Star Platinum is meant to be, like, Jonathan. That's obviously a very huge theory that a lot of people have. So, I don't know, I like the idea, but, again, sometimes it's like, can you really say that a lot of the time? When you got things like Cheap Trick, Hey Ya. Hey Ya is probably the best example of watching over you, Because it can talk, or, like, Spice Girl. But there's so many that are just like, what even am I dealing with? What is this thing? Do you think JoJo's actions, will later cause consequences? I mean, of course I do. Of course I do. But I'm saying, because of this thing, he was so young, no one had any idea. He didn't really have any idea either. Curious if anything he's done so far will come back to haunt him. I mean, absolutely. Like, Rohan's whole speech to him at the beginning of this thing was, oh, you bet you don't trust anyone. And that's totally going to come back, in my opinion. There's no way that they set up that thing since the beginning of the story with the having faith in people and actually feeling any compassion towards others. There's no way that's not being brought up again. Because, like literally, actions will later cause consequences. We see that in this flashback. He tries to protect Dragona from this bully girl by being unhinged as hell. And guess what? Him being unhinged as hell inadvertently is what causes his dad to lose his job and lose all this money. And since the dad doesn't want to place that burden on his family, he's got to dip. Because guess what? The whole family's going down if it's, him attached to them. And because of him leaving, now the mom has to work multiple jobs. Now the kids don't have a dad. It's like there's so many things. How it's like you never know what that one thing could lead to. It's, bouncing off to all these different ways you never would have expected before. Because JoJo being 11 was like, oh man, Dragona's getting bullied. I'm going to put a stop to it. And with some, like, immensely deathly, serious staring, he's just like, it's time. And it's you know, there's so much more than that. So much more. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. But I'm going to try and be working on something relatively soon, editing wise. So that's why I do have to dip right now. But I am beyond happy with this chapter. Really, really great. One of the best of the part so far. Probably will continue to be one of the best of the part. So, Iraqi killed it. Killed it. And that will be it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed. Take care.